Hello, one and all. How are you on this bright and wonderful Wednesday afternoon? I hope you are doing just fine. It is Wednesday afternoon where I am, anyways, or it's just afternoon since it just got to be noon. I'm just trying to bring up the what you guys are seeing on that way I know what's going on. Okay, so we are in here as usual. You don't like this? Pass by it. It's only like 5, maybe 10 minutes. We'll get through. So, the shape of truth. Many people in our contemporary culture assume that truth is subjective and situational. In other words, whatever I happen to believe is true for me, and whatever you choose to believe is true for you. In that way of thinking, truth is a soft clay we can shape to suit our particular preferences. No absolute standards exist. Everyone makes up his or her own truth. This view of reality is impossible to defend. Mimicking something he'd seen on television, young friend of mine leaped from a second story window using a trash bag as a parachute. He wholeheartedly believed that the black bag would float him gently down to earth. The broken collarbone he suffered a few seconds later contradicted this belief. Gravity turned out to be true, regardless of his opinions on the matter. Certainly, everyone should be free to choose his or her own beliefs and opinions. However, the insistence that truth is whatever you make it leads us into a nightmarish swamp, where nothing is certain or solid, and if every opinion carries equal weight, and every philosophy is equally valid, the truth is nothing more than the flavor of the month. If the only truth is my own beliefs, then I will never find a truth bigger than myself. To put it bluntly, truth can set us free, but opinions cannot. On the contrary, our false beliefs and self-deceptions are the very chains from which we must be liberated. In the storyline collected in the JAL Golden Perfect, Wonder Woman's lasso of truth is broken in battle. As a result, truth itself breaks down in the world. Instead of objective truth ruling the universe, whatever people believe becomes fact. 2 plus 1 equals 4. Some atomic particles misbehave. The sun revolves around the earth. The moon turns to green cheese. The earth becomes flat. Reality literally unravels, and the world is saved just in time by the repair of the lasso of truth. The story is a parable about the nature of the world. Truth is not shaped by opinions or consequences. Truth is what Truth is what it is, regardless of whether we believe it. Many people today think that truth is shaped by our beliefs. Just the opposite in the case. Just the opposite is the case. Our beliefs must be shaped by the truth, or else we are fooling ourselves. When we accept truth, we are set free to see life as it really is. When we reject truth, we enslave ourselves to lies and falsehood. Jesus once told a parable about two men who went to the temple to get right with God. One, a tax collector. The Jewish people hated tax collectors because they made themselves rich by charging exorbitant dues and also collaborated with the Roman rulers. This tax collector was so disgusted by his own sinful life that he dared not even raise his eyes towards heaven. Sobbing and pounding his chest, he repeated one broken-hearted prayer over and over: God, be merciful to me, a sinner. The other man was a Pharisee, one of the super righteous religious professionals of that day. The Pharisees were famous for their extreme in keeping every tiny detail of religious law and ritual. The Pharisee stood tall and proud before God. In his prayer, he congratulated himself on habits of fasting and tithing. God, I thank you that I am not like other people, thieves, rogues, adulterers, or even like the tax collector. Who do you suppose left the temple and set right with God? The tax collector, of course. The Pharisee remained wrapped up in a lie of his own perfection, unable to admit his need for forgiveness. The Pharisee didn't bother to ask for forgiveness. The tax collector, on the other hand, saw the truth about himself and asked for God's mercy. An early promotional cartoon shows a smiling Wonder Woman gleefully shattering the heavy chains bearing labels like prejudice and man superiority. That cartoon explained Wonder Woman's purpose in the world, but it could just as easily describe the ministry of Jesus, who said, "So if the Son sets you free, you are free indeed." Jesus sets us free by showing us the truth. Jesus himself describes his mission this way: "For the reason I was born, and for this I came into the world, to testify to the truth." Another crucial question confronts us at this point. Which truth does Jesus have in mind? The truth Jesus offers us is like a coin with two faces. On one hand, Jesus unveils the truth about who we are. On the other hand, Jesus opens our eyes to the truth about who we can become if we have our eyes to see and ears to hear. Jesus reveals the whole truth about ourselves, both selves we are. Both the selves we are and the selves God calls us to be. Okay. Makeover Madness tomorrow for Wonder Woman. Be there. So, let's invite a couple people. See if we can get anybody into this band of stuff while we go over stuff. Just need to bring up the Twitter. Oh, 4 watching. Cool. Hello to everybody there watching. Hey, Nation. Okay. If you're out and about, without a doubt, no reason to send you a link. Hey, Trusty. Yeah, Turkey Day was like a month ago for me. Give one to. I guess I'll give one to Bill. He's probably at work. I guess I'll send one to Eortaz. I don't know who's doing what, so don't know everybody's schedule. Let's see. Send one to Tank. Okay, and I guess send one to hello. Okay, so links have been sent. Time to share the screen. Hide. So let's go back to. Okay, so closer. Okay, so let's go. Blue shading. Helps when we include the I in the word shading. So what's everybody? Well, we know ignition is. How's everybody's day going? Light blue shading. Skin shading. Hair shading. Lights. Okay, so I should do white shading. Cool. For something to do? You gave him the money for something to do. Yeah. Okay, so okay, we're getting brushes. Sup, Todd? So what's up with everybody besides giving Mr. Cummings some money? We know Todd is out turkey shopping. Well, you said you weren't coming on, so I didn't send it. There.
I don't know why you're always mean to me when I come in here and I want to hang out with you.
Who's being mean?
You don't send me no link.
Well, somebody said they were going to bed.
But I always say that.
True. But then you also did say that you're only going to talk from the chat, too, so. How am I to know? You come in, you say you want the link, I give it to you.
You're supposed to give me the link anyway so I can surprise you.
Okay, that's how it works.
I gotta wait till you're like just really concentrating on your drawing something, and then I'll just pop in and be like, blah, 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 and you'd be like, oh no. Then we can all look real hard and see if your nipples got hurt. So who are you drawing?
Oh, well, I'm shading my character Air. I have no idea. She is Air. She's. Hey, Poke Fire!
Air.
Yeah. She has flight powers. Beyond that, I don't know. Maybe she can control, the wind and that, too.
Oh.
And Pope Fire says she can finally make out one of these. Well, this is on my actual desktop, so that sort of helps.
What is she yelling about? She's yelling at me. Why does she keep yelling at me?
I don't know. Ask her.
She's like, hey, yo, 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 homie, yo. And I'm like, what? And then she's like, hey, hey, hey. She's crazy. I don't get it.
You're saying Pope Fire's crazy?
Mm-hmm. I can finally make one of these. What does that mean? I can finally make one of these.
I think she meant make out stuff on my screen.
Maybe she means she can finally make one of your live streams. Maybe she wants a link.
You want a link, Pope Fire?
You want me to give her a link?
Yeah, I think I'm not sure whether I'm probably following her. I'm not sure whether I am or not.
I'll give her a link. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to grab the link.
That could help.
I'm gonna need
She
that.
says she's just happy. Oh, it's good to be happy.
Oh, being happy is overrated.
I think you're going to be happy. John's saying you can't.
There, I sent her a link. Let's see how happy she is. not kidding. Oh, you know what? I still gotta do another commission for Pope Fire. Let me grab a piece of paper so I can do it. I can do a sketch.
What about Bob's thing?
What about it? I'm still gonna do it. I got stuff to do, and I still gotta do Eric Beaverbox too. Oh my god! Hold on, I gotta take this phone call. Ahoy hoy! What's up?
Happy.
Yeah, there's two of them. Yep.
Okay, no problem. Pope Fire.
Sure, I can do that. Now, where do you want them? Where do you want them again? Yeah, I can do that. Well, I gotta do it now? Oh, whatever. Okay, bye. You see all the drama I go through?
Yeah, it's the drama of having a wife. I think that was your wife.
No, that was my sister.
Oh, okay.
And for some reason, everybody gets their mail at my house.
I don't get my mail at your house. She'll be right back. She's gonna smoke Pope Fire.
What's she gonna smoke?
I don't know. Cigarette?
Smoking that crack? Smoking that crack cocaine?
Just as long as it's not wacky tobacco. No.
You think wacky tobacco is worse than crack cocaine?
No.
Did you know that you can smoke speed? Did you know that you could smoke heroin?
Sure, why not?
You can. It's possible. I wonder what brand of cigarettes Pope Fire smokes. I'm gonna make a guess. Camel Crush or Marlboro Lights? I don't think she smokes non-filters, or else she would sound like me. It's definitely a filtered cigarette, and it's got to be a Marlboro.
She seems like a Marlboro girl to you.
Yes. Not in that she's like outdoorsy or like a cowgirl, but like the Marlboro Man. But she seems like the kind of person that would have in her purse a pack of cigarettes that's white and gold.
No orange there?
No.
I think she wouldn't have orange with her cigarette. Some sort of orange colored
Well, the gold is kind of
package.
orangey.
Yeah. Jeez, look at us. We're making conversation out of what we think what type of cigarette somebody smokes.
Well, it's better than sitting here in silence, isn't it?
Sure.
Now she doesn't strike me as a Camel Crush person because a Camel Crush girl, Camel Crush girls are fast. They go out there and they play a lot of games with lots of boys. That doesn't strike me as Pope Fire.
No, she'd go out there and play a lot of games with women. No.
Well, they must have thought that it was quite a joke, and I got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Now, she doesn't strike me as like a Benson and Hedges Ultralight 1000 kind of smoker. Get just from the fact of the way she drinks, she doesn't seem to be the kind of person that takes her time with a cigarette. She like inhales the thing and then stomps it out and runs back inside. So I'm guessing it's not a long, thin cigarette. But she's still young, so I think that she probably packs her cigarettes. Meaning when you see somebody with a pack of cigarettes, they turn it upside down and they go like this on their palm.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Which is a way to have your cigarette last longer. It doesn't like go out as fast. And that's typically what a younger person would do, because as you get older, you stop packing your cigarettes because you want them to burn faster so you can get a bigger, stronger draw.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning towards Marlboro Lights, maybe Reds, but probably Lights. And I'm leaning more towards that than Camel Crushes. But if it's going to be one of the two, it's going to be a Camel Crush or a Marlboro Light. What do you think, Rick?
I don't know enough about American cigarettes.
Okay, question.
I don't smoke, but I've been around a lot of people that smoke. Although, no.
Yeah, lots of people do. And the reason I'm saying that is because when I watch her streams, she doesn't seem to have the cough that comes around maybe 20 years of smoking.
Yeah.
But if you smoke non-filtered and you smoke real heavy, that comes around 10 years. Usually
True.
when people start smoking, they start smoking around about the age of 13, 14.
Yeah. Yeah, most people don't think to usually pick it up in their later years.
No, they don't. Where is the? You gotta take away those black lines or smile lines. You gotta take those away. They make her look old.
Yeah. Also, I messed up her chin, so that doesn't help either. So I think I lost all my viewers. I guess they didn't like the smoking talk.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Well, I'm guessing. I can't say for sure. Maybe they just all had to go. Do whatever.
Yeah. Our morning show gets a good amount of viewers.
Yeah.
We kind of fluctuate. We kind of fluctuate between like 19 and 25.
Yeah. Doing this, sometimes I get good numbers, sometimes I don't. It's hard to say whether you're going to Seems hard to say whether you're going to get good numbers for this morning show or my noon show.
Yeah, like for the longest time on my morning show, we were at like very low viewers, and then it started picking up really fast. But I remember when I started, I was like, I'm just gonna go on here and talk, and then I think I had like from when I started, it was like 2 people, and that was it.
That's more than what I had when I started. I came on and I had nobody. My first
Oh, my third video,
two or
I had
three.
nobody at all.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm talking like for the first 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh,
I had like nobody in my chat. I didn't have a lot of viewers, so subscribers,
hmm. Well, I think when we all started,
But
we all start with 0 subscribers.
yeah, but I think by the time you started live streaming, you had a few subs. I had a few subs, but not a lot. You probably had more subs than me when you started live streaming.
No,
How many subs did you have when you started live streaming, or do you remember?
I think I had somewhere in the neighborhood of like 80.
Oh, oh, then you definitely had a lot more people.
No, because you were at 100 before I was at 100.
Yeah, but when I first started live streaming, I had like under 50.
Oh, okay.
Because I first started doing my noon one back in late July. I think it was mid to late July. It was my first when I started practically doing it every day. You were, through because you started live streaming after we hooked up, right?
Yeah. Because I had never live streamed before until I went on the Drawn and Quartered fan edition. That was the
Yeah.
first time I ever live streamed anywhere. And I was like, oh, this isn't too hard at all. So I tried to figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, once I realized I could live stream, I did a test one, not too long, and then, okay, this isn't too hard. Well, especially once I found Google Hangouts.
Hmm. How old is Starfire?
I'm not sure. Oh, Starfire.
Yeah.
Well, she originally appeared on the Teen Titans, so going by
How old was
that,
she during Rebirth?
I think she's most likely supposed to be in her early 20s. I would guess. Although, if you go with the New 52,
No, she wants her to be from Rebirth.
uh, oh, maybe I am thinking Rebirth. I get these time things mixed up now. There's been so many of them. Rebirth is after the New 52, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so.
What do you think of her face?
Whose face?
The face that I'm drawing right now.
Well, you don't have your camera. Oh, there. There you go. That's all right. Looks good. Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at the YouTube feed, huh?
Yeah. Well, I gotta look at my screen, so it doesn't allow me to. Shit.
And does it look like a man or does it look like a woman?
A manish woman, a womanish man.
Does it?
Uh, I think when you put some hair on there and do some of the feminine features, it'll look more womanly. Sometimes it takes those details to do that.
What about when I put her eyebrows on? Does she look like a girl now?
Looking more so.
What if I give her big, dreamy eyes? What if I give her eyes like that?
Give me a sec. I gotta. Hmm. Could be wrong, but what I'm thinking it might be is the jaw might be a little too chiseled on the sides, but I could be wrong.
So if I did something like this and made her look very like weak, like that.
Yeah, I think that's looking better. And just
It very well could be.
because usually women don't have the
Oh, let me go share this video out so we can get some people in here.
square jaw.
There we go. I posted it to Twitter.
Let's start to figure out how to. So much for Potefire being back after her cigarette.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, shoot.
What?
What are you saying? What about?
I'm trying to figure out how to share on Facebook,
Um,
but it's not coming up. Are you whistling at me, Rick? You pervert.
I wouldn't whistle at you. You're not my type.
What do you mean you wouldn't whistle at me? What's wrong with my body?
You're male.
Too picky. That's your problem. You're too picky. So what do you do for fun over there on a daily basis, Rick? Is there anything cool to do around your house, like movies or a museum or?
Oh, yeah, there's a theater close by.
You have like an
10-minute bus ride.
arcade?
No, we used to have arcades, a lot of arcades here in the city, but they're gone, all of them. I used to go to arcades. They got, although I don't game as much as I used to.
I really do like gaming. It's just a time suck. You know what I mean? It just
Yeah,
takes all of your time.
yeah.
All right, how does it look? Does she look like a girl now, or does she still look like a boy?
Yeah, she looks a lot more feminine there now.
I put her eyelashes.
Oh, let's see that.
Does she look like a pretty girl or an ugly girl?
Pretty girl. Pretty ugly. No.
Oh,
I'm bad.
okay. What actress do you think has the most alluring lips? Because I think it's got to be a young Michelle Pfeiffer or a young Salma Hayek.
Okay, I have no idea who the second one is.
What? Really? You don't know who Selma Hayek is?
Not offhand. Maybe if you said some of the roles that she's played, I might know her by that.
Let me get a picture of her. Okay, this is Selma Hayek. She was in a movie called From Dusk Till Dawn. And then she was also in a movie, Did you see Wild Wild West?
I think I did, but it was a long time ago. Obviously. That's the one with Will Smith, right?
Yeah. She was also in the movie called Banditas.
But what?
Banditas?
Banditas. Okay. Guess I just haven't seen a
She's
lot
been
of
in a
what
lot of
she's.
stuff. Did you ever see that movie Dogma?
No.
Okay, let me go to the IMDb real quick. I can find out all the movies she's been in. She's been in really famous movies.
Oh, wow, wow. West was a fairly famous movie.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, she's known for. Oh, she was in the movie Frida, the Frida Kahlo.
Okay.
Did you watch the movie Desperado
Despo, I might have seen
with
it.
with
Yes.
Antonio Banderas?
Actually, I don't think I saw that. I think I wanted to, but
Let's see, what else was she in? Did you ever see the movie Traffic?
don't think so. Let's see. Seen Spy Kids 3. No. 54. That's probably car 54. I haven't seen a lot of these.
But do you recognize her face?
Not really.
Really?
Well, like I said, most of these movies I haven't seen. I've probably seen trailers for a few of them, but.
You never seen Desperado? Damn, that movie was dope.
Well, actually, her face might look vaguely familiar, but not a lot.
Well, I think she has great lips. And then Michelle Pfeiffer, when she was young, she had some weird lips, but they were pretty. You remember her when she was this young?
Yeah, it's like the Catwoman movie. Well, not Catwoman movie. Sorry,
Yeah, she was
Batman.
Catwoman.
Yeah, she was Catwoman, but she was not Catwoman in the Catwoman movie.
That's correct.
Although technically there was a picture of her as Catwoman on the table that was spread out before Halle Berry's character of Catwoman.
Hmm.
Batman Returns. She was Catwoman in.
So, which actress do you think has the prettiest nose?
I don't know. The nose knows you knows.
And what does your nose tell you?
I don't know.
Do you think that women are more attractive with thinner lips or fatter lips?
Hmm, trying to think. What women I'm normally attracted to with. Oh, probably. I think I'm looking at the lips that often. Not at first, anyways.
What are you looking at first?
uh, stuff.
Pervert, really?
Yeah, but the personality is not there. It all goes down the drain.
That's true.
Girl can be knockout gorgeous, but if her personality is trash, then it's just as bad, if not worse.
Just as bad as what?
I don't know.
Being
I
ugly?
mean, yeah, ugly personality. I think ugly personality is worse than ugly looking.
Okay, so what do you think is the most attractive in the size of forehead?
Uh, that's fairly good what you got there, I think, especially once you put some, long hair on it.
So like about here, where I have this line,
Yeah,
or higher?
that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
I think a little bit higher in the middle. Let me see. What about like this? What do you think of this?
Yeah. Actually, I think I like the first one better.
Think so?
Uh, my opinion, anyways. For what?
Well, I'm asking your opinion.
Uh, like I said, my opinion for whatever it is worth.
350.
Well, I've been going at this about an hour and doesn't seem to be anybody in here for the last 15, 20 minutes.
So what you gonna do? You gonna call it a night?
No, I'm going to call it an afternoon. Yeah, I think I'm going to end early today since nobody's here. I went later yesterday because there was a bunch of people here. So, guess it equals out.
All right then.
So thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out the links in the description. Go over to John, subscribe if you get to subscribe to his channel, and all the various links that are there. I'm not sure what's all there. I get confused what's all there. I know my Instagram, my Twitter, my DeviantArt are all there.
They're all there.
My webpage, our Patreon. And I think that's about it. Well, other links to different other stuff. So go check all the links in the description. Also, link to my other thing, my other YouTube, Pied Piper of Hamilton's there. Go check it out. So bye for now. God bless. Have a great, wonderful day, everybody. See you probably tonight on Manny's channel as Drawn and Quarter Pro Edition's on tonight, and I won't be home early to go on beforehand.